Who's ready for the last fight of the night? Who's ready for a main event? Who's making sure Wayne's breathing? Slow, in through the nose, out through the mouth, Dad, in through the nose. All right, this is it. Fight number 14, your professional main event of the night. Proudly brought to you by our longtime sponsor, Jones Subwoofer Solutions, JSS, the absolute best bass in the industry. Check them out on Facebook. They are hooking you up with a professional heavyweight MMA bout, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Coming out first, fighting out of the red corner, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in as a heavyweight with an overall record of 5-7, doing it for Grundy MMA. Please make some noise for Mr. For Real, Brandon Grundy.
I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm gonna make sure it's broke. When I'm going, I want the song, cause I won't let nobody press up and mess up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, making his way out to the cage right now, we have Brandon, Mr. For Real, Grundy. This man's 41 years old, stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 260 pounds. He fights out of his own gym. He's trained out of Grundy MMA. That's his own gym. He's been in and out of combat gyms over the years, but he is a kind of what you call a lone wolf, right? So we know his last fight, he represented One Hit MMA, which is also a gym where Hayden started his journey. Now, you've got Kung Fu Panda right there in the corner of Brandon Grundy. And I don't know if you know much about Kung Fu Panda right there, but he is a one-hit fight guy. He trains out of that camp, and he trains with Hayden. He trains with all that, or not currently with Hayden, but he trained with Hayden for a long time. They know each other really well. So I'm sure they've had an opportunity to train together at some point.
Yeah. And, you know, he has an athletic background in boxing, kickboxing, grappling, extremely fast on his feet for a big man.
Yeah, no, he's surprisingly quick, yes.
Yep, loves to compete, so it'll be fun to watch this. And he's been fighting for a while. He made his amateur MMA debut in Arkansas in April of 2012, so this is not his first rodeo, so to speak.
And he went pro back in September of this year. Or sorry, no, not September this year, sorry. His actual first pro fight was in 2021. I apologize. He actually had a bit of a losing streak on his professional side of house, but he is currently coming in off of a win against Austin Bowden.
Awesome.
All right, so right now they're just checking everything, make sure he doesn't have grease all over his body and everything else, make sure that the Vaseline is only in the approved areas of the face, and make sure he's still wearing a cup, gloves, all that stuff. And now he's coming in, and he looks ready. You know, Brandon Grundy is kind of a beast. He's always been a fun one, you know, win or lose, he's always entertaining. I'm excited for this one. I really, you know, I don't like to call fights before they happen. I'm excited. Both these guys hit very hard.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, his opponent tonight going to be fighting out of the black corner, standing 6 feet tall, also weighing in as a heavyweight with an overall record of 9-3, doing it for Team Assassin and Team Link. Let's hear it for the Berserker, Hayden Brown.
Okay, here we have Hayden Brown. He's 27 years old, stands 6 feet 0 inches tall at 260 pounds. Nickname the Berserker. He fights out of Assassin's Muay Thai and Team Link MMA in Layton, Utah, under coaches Jarrett Kelton and Fabio Serrao.
Say how. Fabio Say how. The spelling will throw you off. He's Brazilian, so you got to add a little Portuguese to it. And that's that beautiful guy right behind him there with the shaved head and the nice beard. So Fabio Say how is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and a very talented MMA practitioner as well. And then Jarrett Kelton, phenomenal Muay Thai coach. So these guys are doing great things with the people over there at Team Link and Assassin Muay Thai. I know we talked a little bit about these guys, the way they match up. You were talking about Brandon with his athletic sports type background. But Hayden also comes from a background like that. He wrestled throughout all high school. He raced BMX and all that, and then transitioned to MMA back in 2017. He did fairly well on the amateur side, turned pro. He is coming in on a loss. I believe he's 2-1 or 2-2 in the pro side. When I look things up, it says 2-1, but I can definitely see that his last fight, yeah, he's 2-1 on the professional MMA side. His first MMA, pro fight was against Nick Martinez. He lost by guillotine, and then one against Joe Mama, and then one against Jesse Salmon due to injury. His last fight, however, was actually for BKFC, doing a bare knuckle boxing match where he did lose to Alex Davis, but he did get that experience.
Got it. About to touch gloves.
All right, Tyler Thomason is our referee for this main event. All right, we're going to see some action real soon. All right, here we go. Dove for that one a little too far out for it to be very effective. Would have loved to see him set it up, maybe throw some jabs, get a little closer, then shoot in. Kind of did we what we like to call the zombie walk, shot in from really far away with his arms out, and Grundy was easily able to stuff that takedown. Setting up some leg kicks by Grundy. Kind of like a sparring match, just lightly setting it out there.
Sure.
Filling each other out a little bit. And at this weight class, it's kind of a smart game plan sometimes because there's a lot of power behind 260 pounds. Like that. Didn't land, look like it hit to the chest, but that could have been a very, very bad impact.
Yep, there's a lot of sizing each other up at this point.
Ooh. Hayden able to get that leg up there. Not able to connect it, but I like seeing that, especially at this size, at this weight class. You don't see a lot of guys, you know, I can name one right off the top of my head that can throw that head kick at this, you know, these bigger weight classes. Not a lot of people can. You see a lot more of the leg kicks and midsection kicks.
Were you thinking of the Kung Fu Panda?
I was. Hayden with that looping in hook, not able to connect. I think he might be getting frustrated that he's not able to really close the distance, and Grundy's staying on the outside. Yeah, much more aggression out of Hayden there.
Yep.
Gets him against the cage. Look for him to still go for a takedown. Hey. Failed on the takedown. There's a good attempt. And now Grundy's putting on the pressure.
Few minutes in, not a ton of action. Still sizing each other up.
Yeah, brief explosions of action.
There's one.
Yeah, Hayden really diving in for that shot.
You saw that hook. Grundy caught him in the chin.
When you broadcast that much, it makes it a little bit easier to get hit with a counter. Calf kick by
Personal
Grundy. Ooh. Hayden looked like he got a little bit of chin on that one.
Yeah. Yep.
If the camera angle shows it, look at the outside of the left calf of Hayden Brown. That thing is already bruised. It's already starting to turn purple from one of those calf kicks.
Yep. I'm not a terribly patient individual, so seeing those bursts of aggression are exciting for me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And again, Hayden kind of charges in with a haymaker. Throwing each other out, Pond. Hayden adjusting the shorts. Watch for a head kick.
Yeah.
Ten-second click. All right, we're about to go to round number 2. There we go. A fairly slow-paced first round out of these heavyweights. I mean, you kind of expect that sometimes for it to be a little bit slower paced, but you can always count on some heavy impact when things do land. So we'll kind of keep watching and see what happens. Hopefully they come out and turn it up a little bit. I think that what we saw was Hayden getting a little frustrated about not being able to do much outside the reach there and in the distance, and coming in a little bit aggressive and kind of, unfortunately, a little sloppier.
Yeah.
And then not really able to capitalize on that. Grundy, like you saw right there, does a good job slipping those punches and putting the pressure back on. And then they reset, and it goes back to that slower pace again. But you're definitely seeing Hayden trying to bring the action.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I think Hayden is definitely the one that's engaging the most.
What are you telling Grundy in the corner after the first round?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive.
Yeah, punch, move forward.
Yep.
You don't gotta run at him, but step forward, throw some jabs. Get some action moving forward. Nice. Good job, Hayden, countering off of that calf kick. Love to see him follow it up a little bit. Well, Grundy's going to work on that left calf. We saw that earlier tonight, how effective calf kicks can be as they build up over time. Ooh. There's a nice
elbow.
Yeah, nice right elbow from Hayden Brown.
Here's some action.
Nice flurry from Hayden, and Grundy's able to slip out. Back to center. trying to kind of paw that hand away.
Well, the theme from first round continues on.
Yeah, a little bit of filling each other out. Still.
Little chess match,
Yeah,
I think.
Grundy throwing that jab. That was nice. Like seeing something more than just the calf kicks off of him. Ooh, I like that. Throws the calf kick and then the jab. I like it.
My impatient self is hoping for a crescendo.
I get that. You know, these are big boys. They land a single shot can completely end this fight. So, you know, the fact that they're pacing a little bit, it's probably the smarter move. Is it as entertaining? Not for the lay person, but they're doing good stuff. They're fighting a smart fight.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, if you say so.
Grundy, that's enough pause. Let's go. Come on, Grundy. Beat up that leg. Inside.
Grundy's just going to work on that left calf.
Watch the takedown. Watch the takedown. Keep your left hand up.
Doesn't show up on camera just as how bruised it really looks in real life.
Right, yeah.
There is a lot more red glow around that mark on the left calf of Hayden Brown than what you could see on the screen there. You know, looking down at our monitor just to kind of see what it looked like. And it does not do justice to how red and bruised that is. Ooh, nice. I would love to see Hayden follow up on that. He's doing a good job. He's timing that counter with that right cross. I would just love to see him follow up a little bit more.
Hands up, Grundy. Hands up. Come on. Hey, keep your left hand up and watch for a takedown. 430. Hey, double up on that kick.
Bit surprised he didn't capitalize that.
Yeah,
on that.
yeah. Same. I mean, great job, you know, stuffing.
Yeah.
The striking attempt that Hayden had. It wasn't even a takedown attempt. It was the striking kind of off balance and Grundy just guiding him to the mat and then not capitalizing. All right, we're out of the second round. We're going to see round number 3 of this fight. Now, what are your takeaways from it, Alex?
Yeah, it's more of the first round, like you were describing. I think I cheated them of the acknowledgement to the heavyweight class. There's a lot of danger with each action.
Yes.
And so maybe the prudent move is to be a little more patient and observant and look for the great opportunity as opposed to the marginal opportunity. So I think that's wise. I suppose that's suggesting I'm not wise, but yeah.
That's that spot right there in that highlight that you just saw where we were both kind of surprised that Grundy didn't attack.
Yeah.
He was in a good position. He could have put some pressure on right there. We'll see what this third round looks like. Again, I understand the hesitation.
Yeah.
You know, at this weight class, you know, you don't want to get caught with something because 260 pounds is a lot to be throwing at somebody.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if you've ever walked into a steel beam, but I have, and it hurts.
Yeah.
And that's what getting hit with one of these feels like. So.
Well, if something's going to happen, this is the round to do it.
Absolutely. It's hard because I don't know if there's been enough action for me to say that anybody has decisively won a single round. I guarantee the judges have picked someone that won each round, but I don't know if they're going to agree.
Yeah.
It's been, you know, fairly similar from both sides of the cage. I think the thing that Grundy's got going in his favor for sure are the volume of leg kicks he's been thrown to that calf. But how much impact and damage have they really done? Yeah, he's bruised and it looks bad and he's gonna have a hard time putting his socks on tomorrow. But is it slowing his pace? Is it, you know, dropping him on the ground? Those are things you gotta look at, you know, on the judges. Is it effective striking? That looked like effective striking.
Yeah. And Hayden has landed a few of those over the course of the fight. And I think as far as the judges is concerned, that probably will pay dividends at the end of the match, but it's hard to say at this point.
Yeah, it really is. You know, it's one of those things that, like I said, I would love to see Grundy's in such a great position when he stuffs those takedowns and when he stuffs those rushes, and Hayden's on the ground like that. Throw some hands.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can't soccer kick him, but you can punch him. You know, this. I don't know. This is a professional fight. Take advantage of the tools that you have. Nice counter by Grundy.
Halfway through the final round. Now is time for the crescendo I was speaking about before.
Someone needs to start vibrating on a higher frequency. That's
Sure.
all I'm saying.
Sure.
Yep.
Hey, chop that leg. Let's go. Switch it up. See, he's hurting.
Grundy's corner yelling at him, chop that leg.
Let's go, Grundy. Hey, it's fucking payday, guys. Let's go. Hands up.
And Hayden throwing with some intent, but just so far outside of the range.
Sure.
He's not really able to make it happen.
It was a good, solid jab.
Paw, then jab by Grundy.
Chop that leg, baby. Chop that leg. Let's go.
Ooh, I like that.
What's the?
I think a mouthpiece. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Eye gouging. You know, it looked like Grundy threw a punch, but looks like a finger kind of caught Hayden a little bit. So. Like it. Ooh,
40 seconds.
really close on that one, Hayden. Trying to come over the top there with that left hook. Narrow miss.
Good defense. Hands up. Hands up. Hey, chop the leg.
Grundy finally threw a big hook, missed, and like, woo, got lucky.
Watch for a takedown. Be ready. Circle out of it. You gotta beat it. Hey, he comes there. You circle out of it. Hayden, let's go now. Go. You gotta go. Watch it, Grundy. React.
10 seconds left. See if they leave it all in the cage. They're pointing to the mat. Hayden wants to bang. No, now I like it. The fight's, you know, over. Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, let's see what the judges have to say.
Yeah, let's find out what the judges say, who won this fight. I did like the energy at the end of the fight. Would like to sing that energy throughout the fight, but you know, hey, at least they got in there somewhere. Let's take it to the case and find out who won.
Did they see it all? Did they count it all? We'll get the scores. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight, spending your Friday night with us at SteelFist Fight Night. We appreciate it. We love you. Please get home safely and enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will be back on January 18th, right here, same time, same place. We'll do it again. We'd love to have you come join us. One more time, let's hear it for the red corner, Mr. For Real, Brandon Grundy. And out of the black corner, the Berserker, Hayden Brown. All right, gentlemen, both fighters to the center of the cage. One more time, make some noise for your professionals. Here are your scores. Dan first with a score of 29-28 for Hayden Brown. Stephen Farragher with a score of 29-28. Dennis McMahon with a score of 30-27 for Brandon Grundy. Your winner by split decision. Out of the black corner, Hayden Brown, the Berserker.
All right, Hayden. That was quite the chess match. How are you feeling?
I feel pretty good. I'm a little bit bummed about the outcome of the fight and my performance in the fight, but I just wanted to counterpunch on him and I just didn't end up seeing the opportunity. But at the end of the day, it's a win's a win. If he feels salty about it, we can run it back.
All right, any surprises during the fight?
I was surprised on his takedown defense. I thought I was gonna walk through him like a wet paper bag when it comes to takedowns, but I couldn't. So props to him. He did good at shutting the takedowns down, so hats off to him. I'm sorry I couldn't put on a better performance, but I'll be back in here again soon.
Awesome, thanks Hayden. Any people to thank?
I'd like to thank my parents, my baby mama, my whole family, all my friends that came out to support me, that bought tickets. You guys make this shit happen. I'd also like to shout out to my son and my daughter, Layton and Ari and Lennox. Yeah, that win was for you kids.
Congratulations, Hayden.
One more time, make some noise for Mr. Hayden Brown.